consciousazine.com Chronicles.
Okay, hello everyone, it's me again from consciousazine.net. It's me. Not gonna say my name, go check the website. Okay, today's video, Organic Portal Timeline, OP Apocalypse, OP, Organic Portal, OP Apocalypse 4th Dimensional Veil Drop or Dissolution, which happened in 2015. I did make a video on this. I think it's still up on my YouTube, I'm pretty sure, and I only made the first half of the video where I didn't talk about demons or anything like that, or other realms or dimensions or anything. But I wanted to just put this in a frame of reference of the Organic Portal timeline here. I know people are mentioning timelines a lot in the last year. I'd really rather not go into that or Mandela effect or any of this stuff. So what happened was in 2015, and you know what, I think a lot of the Mandela effect truly is like relabeling of companies and stuff rather than something to do with time, travel or anything. Anyway, let's move straight past it. Who cares about my opinion on that? So, Organic Portal Apocalypse. Well, look, every movie like Donnie Darko, even the Avengers movie, you know, Marvel Avengers, all these movies, they show, every movie of this context shows a rift opening to another realm and basically demons coming through, whether they're, you know, the demons of one movie or the demons of another, taking on different forms. Generally, we could, you know, you can consider those things coming through demonic. They always want the destruction of Earth, and you know, it's always pretty much the same spiel, right? It's the same idea, the same gist. Some other realm, what we might call demonic entities, negative entities, coming through to Earth realm, or physical realm, or this place, whatever you want to call it, where we are in these bodies. We're calling it Organic Portal Universe, and you know, physical reality. So I just wanted to say, because I didn't see anybody mention this except for this one other conscious network, and now I've conveniently forgotten the name. I don't know, it's something Ascension something or something. It's a guy and a lady, and the guy takes on, he makes videos of his other like personalities coming through him. Ascension something, I don't know, but he was the only one I remember even talking about it in 2015, or shortly after that. No, I think it was 2015. I watched his video, and I can't remember, ascension.com or something like this, and he was saying how the fourth dimensional veil has dropped now. And I remember, you know, trying to find other references for this, looking around the communities, conscious communities and stuff. Is anyone else talking about this? And I couldn't find anything else when I Googled. You know, I didn't sit there for a week Googling, but, you know, it should have came up a bit quicker than, you know, several times I Googled it and nothing came up. You know, I'm not the worst Googler ever, but I understand how to use Google a little bit, But yeah, there was no other references, no one was talking about it, there was no prominent videos or anything at all actually. And it's funny because the same message came to me. Now you might say, oh, you're just copywriting him. That's what you do a lot, Ben. No, I don't actually just copyright a lot, besides what some hate videos against me want to say. But I came up with it, well, it came to me, you know, these thoughts are not your thoughts, they are the thoughts, as Terence McKenna once said, I remember, of the Matrix, you know, as these waves impinge and mesh, these are the available thoughts. So, and you know, see that Wikipedia page, simultaneous creations and inventions, that's pretty cool. People, you know, back when there was no internet, inventing the same stuff at like the same month or week or whatever. Interesting. That's because we're cells of Earth, you know, and if you're a souled human, not an organic portal spiritless human, you know, what comes to you is the Earth mind. So anyway, let's not get into that, because I believe that Earth is the height of creation or the crown of creation, and I believe the aliens are future identities of what we sort of become. I hope I don't become a grey, I don't think I do become a grey alien, but for instance, that's 10,000 years from now, off planet Mars. And I've said in other videos how that came to me, through a friend and then my own correlations. But anyway, so there was this dissolution of the fourth dimensional veil. Now this is very, very important, because I noticed a whole lot of people talking a whole lot more about demons suddenly. Can't you remember the same? Can you remember in, say, 2005, was everybody discussing, you know, timelines and demons, and there's certain years that you can remember that it came more into the alternative media movement, right? Certain subjects. And I remember before 2015, demons were not as discussed as much as they have been in the last few years. It's now 2018. And I definitely still agree with the statement of mine. People are discussing demons much more these days. In the last few years, is what I mean by these days. So what happened was in 2015, and this is funny how it correlated, this fourth dimensional veil drop correlated with the VIX index going to that 50% peak. The VIX is the stock market fear gouge thing, so look into that if you don't know what the VIX is. And it correlated to that. It was in September of 2015. I mean, we've got an actual correlative date, in my opinion. I know it's just my opinion, but what else do we have? We don't. Like I said, I haven't. Maybe I should have looked before this video, maybe. But what I remember was no one was talking about this fourth dimensional veil drop, and to this day, I've heard no one else bring it up. But to me it seems very important, because it's why you're all talking about demons and stuff. And other things, like the timeline Mandela effect stuff. So what? Because energy becomes tangential in the fourth dimension. So when the fourth dimensional veil drops, you're going to get time interlacing, and or what you perceive as timeline interlacings and all this business that everyone's going on about now. It is relative to fourth dimensionality. So what's interesting is that those things that I've mentioned, that there was a VIX index correlation, I think, that's all I could really find, or what came to me, I should say, yeah, because I'm a visionary, yeah, like, you know, how the whole material world has been given to us by souled visionaries like Descartes, one of the modern founders of science, because calculus, damn it, because. That's why, because calculus is used to calculate stuff. So it's a foundation of science. So you can say he's a founder of modern science. So, you know, his little vision was the angel. Yeah, an angel, an immaterial thing came to him, telling him how to conquest the material world. And that's not the first we've heard of that, huh? We've heard Mendeleev, the creator of what? The periodic table of, like, the elements that we know. Also, through vision, it came to him. So, anyway, I'm a visionary. Stuff comes to me through vision. And this came to me. Like it came to that guy from whatever that other network was, Ascension something, I've forgotten. And this came to me. And yeah, it's super important, guys. No one's discussing this. You're discussing the symptomology of this cause. And as a true healer, you know, I'm gonna go straight for the cause, aren't I? And I'm given the cause all the time, it seems, because that's what the earth wants me to see, apparently, as a golden way shower. And gold refers to not, you know, like physical gold. It refers to alchemical gold of the stream. In other words, the way of the light that is evolution. It said the darkness holds. Pardon me. It said the darkness holds all thoughts that exist away from the stream. The idea there is that there's a center, and the white light field has a center of golden love, and that's what I'm talking about, that I'm a golden way shower. It's central to the revolution that I am. That's why I always get these big central themes. I haven't made a video about every big central theme that I've had, but I thought this one has to go into these organic portal videos, because I keep making videos how it's the organic portal apocalypse, and I will be making more, as you can see down here as an upcoming video. Apocalypse, organic portal apocalypse, why it's there apocalypse, and I've already made a few. So I thought it's a good idea to put it in the timeline. It's the end of the organic portal history, or pre-Adamic man's history. We're becoming Ubermensch now, or Overman. You know, this machine man binding singularity times we're in. And I just thought it was very, very relevant to all the videos I've seen coming out on YouTube about demonic stuff in the last few years. I don't want to name names of prominent videos, but there's like that one on from some Catholic channel. I'm not religious, but it's about the great magicians of the world, like even Chris Angel and what's his name, the most paid one, I forgot his name, but how they're using demons to like levitate and all this business. I don't know. It was a reasonably convincing video, and I've seen half of the footage of the magicians before, like, you know, Chris Angel lifting Shaq O'Neal over the house. Did puzzle me. But that doesn't mean it's demonic. But anyway, the point is that there's been a whole lot more, like, prominent videos coming out about demons. I don't want to name every video I've seen. Go do your own due diligence and check YouTube, you know. It's not going to be on the mainstream media, that's for sure, because the revolution was televised, so to speak, on YouTube, not television. They've done their best television to dumb it down or misdirect. So anyway, I think it's very important just to note this. It's only a note. What do we get from it? Can it be closed, this rift or whatever? No, it's just that the veil to the fourth dimension dropped. What does it mean? Well, like in every movie I mentioned earlier that has that idea of a rift coming through the sky and alien, you know, like negative entities coming through, demons, etc. That's what basically happened in 2015. It was like a big release, and in my humble or unhumble opinion or whatever, from what I have seen, I will say, looking into the world with no perceptive goggle on, just looking informationally, fifth dimensional sight, what is there, not putting my third dimensional slant on it, it appears to me that more and more people are becoming demonic. And how to describe or define that? Well, I just mean like very negative people. People are doing demon stuff. Well, whatever it is you associate with demons, that's good enough. I'm sure you're well versed from, you know, being alive to know what I mean. Demonic activity, not just like possession. I mean, generally in life, it's like instead of their light body, people, and most people are organic portals, are now filled with demons. Do you understand? it's not like they can access the organic portal. Now they're completely in there because there's no veil anymore. That's what this means. The veil that was once there, causing, you know, special interactions or supervision, or you know, special orders being given from high entities or something, all that, it doesn't need to be happening anymore. It's just now demons running amok because there's no veil, there's no, and nothing to stop anything like that. You know, there's no permission needed, etc. So that's what this means, that there's no veil, and it's like the demons are running amok now, free, basically.